Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are on the eve of Comic-Con. Pretty much the day before the regular Comic-Con starts. Today is preview day, of course. It's almost like Hasbro was trying to spoil the mood. They literally announced yesterday that Hasbro Pulse Con 2022 will be held in September. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just absolutely crazy. You'd think that they would have waited at least until after Comic-Con, but nope. This is giving me a lot of speculation as to what could possibly be announced at PulseCon 2022, and what type of exclusives could also be released during that time. Once again, guys, it's all about those exclusives, but I really am excited about what's coming up next. So guys, join me as I speculate on what could possibly be announced as exclusives for Hasbro PulseCon 2022, and what my overall wish list is for this possible exclusive release. Guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys will enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, without further ado, guys, let's take a deep dive into this and check out and really sort of, dream and wish for what type of exclusives could possibly be out there for PulseCon 2022. Let's take a look. This is literally the eve of San Diego Comic-Con, and you know what, Hasbro Pulse, no shame at all. They just went and decided that, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and announce PulseCon. And this kind of coincides with what's happening with them. They don't have as big a presence, at least it appears that way, as they did in previous years. They don't have a pop-up shop. They literally just have a booth, which is close to the front of the lobby, and all of their exclusives are being done with QR codes. So basically, they're doing fulfillment after the event, which coincides with what they're doing, possibly for PulseCon as well. Now, we do know that PulseCon, of course, is a virtual event, and that's actually how they've been handling it for quite some time. You order online, and your exclusives come to you after the fact. So this literally falls in line with exactly what they've been doing for the last 2 years. So it says here on the Instagram page that Hasbro PulseCon 2022 is happening on September 30th and October 1st. Learn more at hasbropulse.com/HasbroPulseCon 2022. So definitely head over there, guys. When you click on that link, it's just a coming soon page, and this is very exciting for anybody who's, of course, looking forward to multiple exclusives happening from Hasbro Pulse. And then, of course, there are the other people like myself who are kind of dreading this whole idea. Yes, this is definitely going to be one of those situations where you have to be up early in the morning, getting yourselves ready, and it's unsure right now if they're actually going to be, giving frontline access to, to Hasbro Pulse members. I believe last year they did not, which was a surprise for a lot of people, because obviously they're touting this, membership as being, the ultimate way to actually get, perks for actually being a member. And if you can't get that extra, 1 hour ahead of everybody else, for your exclusives, it really did have a little bit of a sour taste for a lot of people who were already members. And I know a few people who actually, rescinded their membership based on that. But we're not here to talk about that. We're definitely here to talk about Hasbro PulseCon 2022. So guys, I wanted to just take a little bit of a moment to actually figure out, or at least speculate, on what type of exclusives we can definitely see on Hasbro PulseCon 2022. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys, because if you've been following my reports about Hasbro, they've been getting some leaks on multiple occasions, and because of that, we might be able to actually speculate very, very, accurately, I think, on what we can expect for Hasbro PulseCon 2022. Let's take a first stab at it. First, starting with Star Wars. So, as reported by news.toyark.com, they're a great resource for toy news all year round, guys. Definitely go over there, give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. This article comes to us from Tony Bacala, that the Mandalorian: The Rescue set was leaked early by an online retailer called In Demand Toys. And yeah, they showcased pretty much the box art, and it pretty much showed everything that was inside the collection itself. As we can see here, it comes with this gorgeous box we have the Mandalorian fighting off one of the Dark Troopers, and of course, after that, in the other side, in the cell, is Moff Gideon awaiting Mando with Grogu in shackles. And this to me just screams, Pulse Con exclusive. And I believe a few weeks later, Hasbro literally did do a press release based on this, but did not give any specifics as to where people would be able to purchase this. And that pretty much just gave me all the flags that this is definitely going to be some sort of exclusive at some point. And the way this box and the whole setup is sculpted, it screams exclusive. I mean, like, just look at this. The sleeve literally comes off, and we see a whole diorama setup. This is not something that you do on a retail release. This would just be very, very expensive to do. So, we see Mando here actually having a fight with one of the Dark Troopers, and on the other side, in the holding cell, we see Moff Gideon and of course Grogu. Crazy. So, for me, this is literally just an indication and almost proof positive. Now that Hasbro Pulse Con has been announced, that these figures are going to be part of an exclusive set, the Rescue set, and they're only going to be available at Hasbro Pulse, whether it's HasbroPulse.com as an exclusive, or going forward, or starting off at least being announced as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive through Hasbro Pulse Con, and then basically, whether or not they release additional sets after the fact, we can only hope and pray. But I do pretty much believe that this will definitely be one of the featured toys at Hasbro Pulse Con, if not an actual Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. Time will tell, but I'm really looking forward to try and getting my hands on this set. It looks absolutely amazing. Some additional pictures have come out, and we do see Mando actually stabbing one of the Dark Troopers in the head, and we see the battle damage on him, the flame effects. Everything about this set is just gorgeously put together. Moff Gideon, of course, is just your standard Moff Gideon from the Vintage Collection, but this Grogu, that's the standout character here. We can see the conflict here with Mando and Moff Gideon, but the standout character here is a brand new Grogu, specifically sculpted with his little shackles. He looks absolutely incredible, and honestly, he's definitely a brand new sculpt. We've never seen this sculpt before. He's never had shackles, and he's got this expression on his face of just a meek, defeated look, and it really does harken back to the actual episode itself. Wonderful design. Can't wait until we actually have an opportunity to pick this up, and I really do believe, and it's my prediction. I'm predicting this, and it's actually definitely part of my wish list, that we're definitely going to be getting the Mandalorian the Rescue set at Hasbro Pulse Con, at least announced, and of course, probably only available on HasbroPulse.com. Just incredible. Again, can't wait until we get more information on this leading up to the event. Now, my next guess feels like an exclusive, much the same way that they've done other characters like this in the past with Trapper Wolf, which was a PulseCon exclusive. A Hasbro PulseCon exclusive, and other characters. Originally the special edition version of the Armorer was actually a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So I fully expect that this brand new Cassian Andor set and B2 Emo was definitely going to be one of these exclusives that's going to be available at the Hasbro Pulse Con. This box is it literally screams, special edition. And of course, like I said, Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. We have two sliding compartments which slide out to reveal Cassian Andor on the right and B2 Emo on the left. I have no idea about these characters other than Cassian, who of course this is going to be his story leading up to Rogue One. But honestly, B2 Emo, we've never even seen him. B2 EMO. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, we have no knowledge about this guy. And if you see the way they're packaged, I mean, the cutout doesn't even isn't too indicative of regular release. This is really one of those special releases celebrating the release of Andor, Star Wars Andor, the series. I love the whole overall look. I love the black design with the black and white design on the front with red lettering. I love the pull-out compartments. Andor on the right and B2 Emo on the left, and the artwork and the whole package is wonderfully designed. And then of course the characters themselves. Your standard Black Series, they look so well sculpted. The facial real technology, and again, they just look so well put together. So definitely, I am seriously, I'm just coming out and saying it, that I think that this is going to be the second Star Wars exclusive that's going to be available at Hasbro Pulse for Hasbro Pulse Con 2022. Moving on from Star Wars. There's been a lot of rumors about what's happening with Transformers. Now, it's been a while since we've had a decent Transformers exclusive for Hasbro Pulse. For the Hasbro Pulse Con, it's the same thing. It's almost as if they're so involved with other projects, like the new wave of Legacy, right, and some larger products like obviously the Haslab for Star Saber. These are the projects which they seem to be concentrating on. But as we draw closer to another anniversary for Transformers and beyond, I think it's very appropriate, that another Hasbro PulseCon exclusive should come out. And there have been rumors circulating, on multiple Transformers boards about this particular set that I'm going to hope and pray for. And as a matter of fact, everyone was expecting this two-pack to be unveiled at San Diego Comic-Con, but it obviously has not been. But I think it's a really high chance, a high indication that this actually might be possible to be released at Hasbro Pulse Con 2022. I of course am talking about, if you're a Transformers fan, you'll already know the rumors on this. I of course am talking about the Alpha Trion and Orion packs 2-pack. This would be absolutely great in celebration of the Transformers anniversary. If we look closely, we can definitely tell that Alpha Trion is nothing but a simple repaint of Scourge or one of the sweeps. The transformation is also there. It is a very simple thing to do at this level. And of course, he has actually not really. It's not that much of a different head sculpt. It's just honestly painted differently, painted enough to look like Alpha Trion. And although we didn't see what Alpha Trion ever transformed into, there have been multiple iterations of Alpha Trion, throughout the years in different iterations. I believe this is just a digi-paint, if I'm not mistaken, by a fan. But honestly, they've done a bang-up job. It really does look absolutely stunning. I would definitely like to see a version of Alpha Trion like this. This is absolutely incredible. And then we scroll over to Orion packs, and this is just a repaint of it looks like this is a digipaint version, but this is just a simple repaint of Cup. We can see that it's got all of Cup's parts, and he's even got the detachable arms and detachable legs. But the way that this fan has actually put this together, it looks so good. Seriously, we do know that Orion Pax was a much smaller Autobot, and he just did not have the size and the girth to actually take on Megatron at his on his current form. But once Alpha Trion got a hold of him, he transformed him into Optimus Prime, and the rest, as we know, is history. So this would be an incredible pack to release at Hasbro PulseCon 2022, celebrating once again the anniversary of Transformers. And it's a little bit of pipe dreaming. There have been no official announcements about this. This is all based on speculation. But seriously, I think that this is one of those pipe dreams which we can all get on board with. Because honestly, it would be great as Transformers fans to be able to get Alpha Trion and Orion packs in these specific colors. I think it would be great. And this year, it really does seem as if they sort of jumped the gun this year. They announced a set for Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and it was the Mojo World. And this is actually what I was expecting as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It has all the earmarks of a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's got this wonderful box. It's got a host of different accessories. It's got four. It has 4 different figures included. You have a brand new version of Mojo. You have Longshot. You have arguably a new version of Dazzler. It's actually Dazzler with a brand new head sculpt. And then you have this, take it or leave it. You have this super deformed version of Wolverine, which just comes from that one episode in the Mojo world, in the X-Men cartoon, but it was still a wonderful nod to the classics. But this was to me probably would have been the type of exclusive that I would have wanted. And as it is right now, it's going to be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, but not a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. So what they're going to pull out of their hat for Hasbro Pulse Con, we can only wait and see. I really hope it's going to be something special. Probably something from the Cosmic Arc. I wouldn't be surprised. After all, we're already digging deep into that. I can't see it being anything from the new from Venom. They've already announced so many different exclusives on that. Possibly another repaint of a specialized figure. Who knows? But we have to wait on bated breath, because honestly, this would have been my best guess, truthfully, for a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive for Marvel Legends. Now, moving on to Ghostbusters. Honestly, this is a tough one. Obviously, the new movie has been announced. Things are going to start coming fast and furious, but I really doubt very much that they're going to have any molds ready for Hasbro Pulse Con. So the one thing that I'm in speculating for what's possible. I honestly would be thinking that it is something to accompany, the proton pack, another accessory. Now I was thinking the goggles, but that would be a huge undertaking. There's never been a mold for any goggles or anything like that. And the closest thing I can think of, because there are multiple molds out there and multiple designs for this thing, so it would actually be very relatively simple just to make another version that Hasbro Pulse can spin up for themselves. And I would have to think that it's the PKE meter. Now here's something that I think would be a really cool idea. Of course, the rights would just not probably be very, very difficult to obtain. But this was the original Weta Workshop design for Ghostbusters Afterlife. This photo comes courtesy of GhostbustersNews.com. They're a great resource for Ghostbusters news all year round. Definitely go head over there and give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. Yeah, this is a wonderful one because it's a lot of fun. It actually has what they call a Ghost Boy, which obviously is a Game Boy. We can see that clearly, and it was jerry rigged together just to kind of make this Ghostbuster contraption. Now this was actually tossed around for a while for Afterlife, but in overall retrospect, they decided we'll just go with the regular PKE meter as a nod to the original series, and of course as a nod to Egon Spengler himself. So that being the case, I'm thinking that it possibly could be a PKE meter, but the only problem with that is so many PKE meters exist out in retail right now. It's actually ridiculous. You have you have Rubies that are doing one. This company here that has a wonderful box art on this one. I'm not even sure who the manufacturer is. It just says Deluxe Mega Kit, and this is the Rubies one, I believe. That's what it is. All lights and sound, and yeah, it's just a toss up as to what you could do with this PKE meter. Outside of that, I really don't know what you could do as an exclusive, to tie in. Can we hope and perhaps dream that they might make a 6-inch scale Ecto-1? Now that is a far and few dream, far away, but I do believe that they're probably going to reserve that for a Haslab, seeing as how well his tank did. So right now it's all speculation whether or not they're even going to have anything Ghostbusters related, seeing as there's a new movie. But you know what? Time will tell. I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. Now, on the Power Rangers home front, really, this is one of those kind of situations where I really am not an expert. I love Mighty Morphin. I love Zeo, and I actually had a chance to watch Dino Thunder, but honestly, I really don't know too many more Power Ranger series outside of that. So we can only speculate on what's happening right now, but I think we might be able to extrapolate from what's already been released and see what else is possible. So the one thing that comes to mind straight away is, of course, the Ascension project. The brand new Zord Ascension project is a bold move for Hasbro, considering there's so many other die-cast versions out there which have done an amazing job. Obviously, anything Bandai die-cast related and Solo Chokugen related is the pinnacle of overall robotic design. And the fact that Hasbro's trying to throw their hat in the ring to do something along the same lines is very ballsy, to be perfectly honest with you. It really is a wonderful addition to anybody's collection, truthfully. The price is not too bad. It's getting closer to Solo Chokugen money, but not quite there. Where am I going with this? Well, basically, I'm thinking that the Ascension project will continue and perhaps get a new variation of the the Megazord here. Now, it's probably going to be, in my opinion, very close and very similar to the Zord Ascension project NFT. And the reason I say that is because it's just simple to recolor. It's something that can be done simply, and we've seen this, a variation on this even in the legacy editions of the Bandai Mighty Morphin Power Rangers collection, is something to do with the Dragon Zord. I have a funny feeling that to coincide with the NFT colorization, they probably might release a a complete black and blacked out version of the Dragon Zord, which could join with the NFT, the actual the battle version of the Dragon Zord with the Megazord combination. They already have the molds. We can see them right here for the Ascension project, and it would just be a simple matter of blacking out completely the Dragon Zord and making it into a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. So that's another option, I believe, when you consider both versions, the original version of the Ascension project, the NFT version as well, which with the separate colors, and then basically a wonderful accompaniment to that would be, of course, the Dragon Zord, which stands on its own as a figure. And if you black that out and make it compatible with the NFT version, you have a match made in heaven. And of course, it is a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. So there's another possibility right along the way. Again, time will tell whether we're right or wrong, but it's an interesting concept to think about. And now we're moving on to the final wish list and prediction that I have. But it's this one again falls down to leaks that have come out in earlier months past. We already know that Dr. Mindbender has already been announced as the exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con, and a lot of people are very upset with this because as a very, very early leak earlier in the year, actually I believe it was late last year, Dr. Mindbender was already teased by multiple sites who had pretty much got the news somehow. We do realize that he will be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive in just a few days. Having said that, that means that there is no exclusive been announced for Hasbro Pulse Con yet. But just a few weeks ago, we did get some again possible leaked out prototypes from China. This news came to us from Toy News International. They're another great resource for toy news all year round, guys. Definitely give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. Of course, this article comes to us from Jay Cochran on June 24th, 2022. He basically announced that prototypes of what possibly could be a Serpentor figure were discovered, in China. And pictures have been circulating around the net. And guys, this is very exciting. And I believe, and I really want to believe, that it might be possible that Serpentor could be the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive with his chariot, a version of it anyway. I'm hoping for a general release like everyone is, and there will definitely be a general release of Serpentor. But I think that a very special edition version of Serpentor, probably without his chariot, I would think, would be available as a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive, and people would go nuts. Now, if it is a deluxe gift set, similar to the way they released Zartan, I think that would be amazing as well, because we already know that Dr. Mindbender is a deluxe set, and that seems to be the Pulse Con exclusive, the Hasbro San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, concept with these wonderful box arts and everything like that. So I think it would be really, really cool to see Serpentor, perhaps with every single vial that actually created him. I think that would be absolutely boss. It would be beautiful, and perhaps the actual maturation chamber that he was cultivated in. I think that would be absolutely insane. And of course, these pictures here from a Facebook user Zen. These looked absolutely solid in terms of the way they look. They really do suggest a Serpentor type of figure, and these are test shots, which explains all the various colors. But we can see complete articulation of the legs. We can see the different types of sculpts for the wraps on his boots, and of course, the overall snake motif with all of the scales. Then we get to see several variations of the head sculpt. So yeah, it really does appear to be some sort of snake hooded individuals. And who else could it be, guys? It must be Serpentor. So yeah, being just majorly pipe dreaming. They also revealed what could possibly be part of his air chariot. So yeah, if I really wanted to hope and dream and wish, my wish list, my prediction, I really am thinking, at least crossing my fingers, guys, that Serpentor could possibly be the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. Guys, this is absolutely crazy. So many different possibilities. And again, talk about just savage, the savage nature of this post. I mean, seriously, pretty much on the eve of San Diego Comic-Con 2022, Hasbro comes out and announces Hasbro Pulse Con 2022 just to take a little bit of the wind out of the sails of San Diego Comic-Con. What a savage move, guys. Guys, truthfully, oh man, just seriously, Hasbro, what are you guys doing? That move was absolutely savage. I just have to come out and say that. Like, seriously, on the eve of the launch of San Diego Comic-Con 2022, Hasbro comes out and says, yeah, guys, don't worry about San Diego Comic-Con. PulseCon is coming. You don't have to worry. We got you covered. Like crazy. Seriously, though, it's a wonderful move that they've made. They already have a presence at San Diego Comic-Con, and then literally that same like practically the day before, they're announcing that they have their own convention, and they can talk about that during the con. Just a crazy move to be doing. But this is the day where they really need to be thinking about themselves. Obviously, the toy prices, the prices of everything is going up, and to be able to save some money doing their own convention, further down the line, getting pre-orders for a lot of these exclusives and not having to worry about them. Yeah, it's a really big deal. As a matter of fact, even the exclusives they have at San Diego Comic-Con 2022, they're not in stock either. They don't have any product in, at the convention. It's all made to order, possibly, and you'll probably get delivered 3-4 months from now. It's just crazy, and in some cases almost a year. That actually did happen to a lot of people who ordered the Supreme Cobra Commander during the first Hasbro Pulse Con, which was absolutely nuts. But guys, this is an absolute crazy idea that so soon, not even after San Diego Comic Con, Hasbro Pulse Con is already announcing their own convention. What a savage move. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. My predictions and my wish list. Do you share any of these exclusive aspirations? Are you guys going to be picking up anything that's going to be available at Hasbro PulseCon 2022? What do you think about this savage move that they did on the eve of San Diego Comic-Con? Leave those comments in the comment section below, guys. But let me know truthfully, are you going to get any of these possible exclusives when they're finally announced, or are you pretty much fed up with this idea of exclusivity and have to hunt down and getting up early in the morning or whenever time it is on your time zone, just hoping and praying that when you're in line checking out, that it doesn't sell out within the first 10 minutes. Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, everybody, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hasbro, You bunch of savages. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. RyRackCan33, Old IT Guy, Princess Cagley, John Joker, Michael Traverso, Christopher Herndon, Snell World, Thomas Meyer, Budrick Porter, and Joseph Michaels. Thank you for all your support, everybody. It really means a lot to me, and really does help the channel to keep going.